I contacted Ken there last week to ask him if there was a question that he asked me was, what do you want? And I said to him, we want your tautoko for us. We're not getting you to come in and tell us what to do, but we want your support. So he said, yep, we can do that. He's going to flick an email over. I'll flick it out. It's on the 5th of July. Whānau, anyone can come of us. Go and have a hui with Ken and all the negotiators. That's with the WLS, on their land settlements are there. I know that, yeah. So when I spoke with Mark, he was saying we need to get as much support as we possibly can. And yeah, so I contacted Ken, and I've had a kōrero with, even though this is the oh, don't shoot me, with Gerard Albert, and he's got a board meeting, so he's going to. I said, for your support, nothing else, for your tautoko for us. That's what we want for us here. And he goes, are you not with us? I said, no. That's the question he asked. I said, no, we're not. And yeah, he's going to get back. So when Mark asked me that and you know, said to me, well, we need as much support as we can. I'm trying my best. I know that we've got other opinions with these other lot, but they're coming to support us, not to tell us what to do. There was a clear thing that I said to Ken. We're coming to have a hui with you. You're not going to tell us what to do, we just want your tautoko. So all of us here come on the 5th of July at 1:30.
Whereabouts?
At the land settlement.
We stand.
And Victoria Ave.
Which end, cuz?
It's in the education department.
Oh, across the road from you will be.
No. You know where the
KFC?
Yep.
it's just there,
Right.
in that big building, that's where we're going to meet. And it's a private hui with us. It's with them, the negotiators, and us only. Yeah, that's what I asked them. I said, we don't want anyone else in there, this is between us and you. So that's what I've done to today. Auntie Joanne is bringing a Taurua Trust over this afternoon. They'll be there at 3 o'clock to Mark, I think you can elaborate on that with that email that you sent me. As I told her to get a hold of you. I'm not going to answer any questions. That kid's got that because she sent me an email and said to me that I need to explain to her. And I said, no, go to Mark. I'm flicking everything to Mark because he's our counsellor anyway. For him to talk to them, not myself. I need to keep myself safe, all of us.
I think you've done very well, Mel. I think to organise those meetings and support from those organisations would be great. No doubt, Yark and WSL. That would be very influential with the tribunal and setting it down for a hearing. Because that's what the opposition to the Crown is going to be based on. They've got no local support. If we show they have.
I think something I know about the support team, and I noticed what happened with UCT. They talked overlapping claims.
And they supported the overlapping claims.
So what they wanted the UCT to do was to recognise the Ngāti Rangis and the
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Once they recognised them, then the Crown started using those overlapping claims to swallow the red ass up. So that's why we've got to watch with the
Understand, yeah.
That's why I think we need to go
Right,
there.
Did right, that's
First
right.
and foremost, we need to go to the two
Yeah.
and see what they have to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, cuz.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're going to offer.
That's right.
Look, we'll do this for you if you'll do that for us.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're going to ask.
That's right. And it's important for all of us to go.
Listen to what they have to say, then we need to meet it.
Yeah.
Good.
We want their support, that's all.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, be careful with that.
Yeah. So that's why we need to be there.
So it doesn't happen to you what happened to UCT.
Yeah.
Now they feel blocked, they feel pressured, they feel super vulnerable.
Every direction.
Watch out, ka tūpato te mā te tohu,
Yeah.
ka tūpato mātou.
Yeah. Well, that's right. You need to come to the hui and voice it. You just need to come and voice it there to them.
Yeah, you're doing it.
No. I'm saying all of you need to come. I'm not going to speak on
More
behalf of
voice, that might
everybody.
be more opinion.
Yeah.
More voice.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to get back to tell there were, I mean to say,
Raurimu.
Raurimu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a look at the documents and the maps and all that, you will see that 95% or something of that is Whānau 1. They call it Europeanised land, or the Crown purchased, or whatever, right? What I've said in the claim, brief of evidence, or claim, whatever it is, statement of claim, we owners in the whole block,
Beautiful.
including Waimarino 1. Of course we are, that's why we're non-sellers. Don't forget that, that's why we got the biggest claim here.
So don't we get your lawyer to put a claim in?
We have, and it's already
I've
now.
already put that in statement
Yeah.
of claim, so what you're saying is reinforce it, I take it.
Yeah.
Go
well,
to-
this is
Go to Barney and Charles and get them to join it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Go to Barney and Charles and get them to file support.
Use all part of it, aren't you?
The non-sellers, huh?
I'm saying this so that I can
Of
involve
course we are.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
We can
absolutely.
come in under the
I
non-sellers.
can go alone
code,
and
we
do
can-
it myself like I've been doing, but I'm telling you so that we can all do it.
Uncle's being kind. It's our privilege, he's given us a privilege to make something of it.
Well, the non-sellers aren't in this. in
Yes,
this-
We
we
are,
are.
we are.
You're not.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
That's
we
only to
are.
Your claim's not in.
you. You leave it to claim and stuff to us.
Yeah.
You're just a
Yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah, come on.
Some of us know we aren't all nonsense.
We've never sold our interest in any of the Waimarino blocks.
Yes, yes.
That's what the documents say.
But you won't be able to appear before the tribunal because the non-sellers haven't got a
Kia
claim.
rongo
And then
ai.
they won't
We have
get
got a claim in.
more than anything to
You're not
crown
our
on a
lawyer.
settlement.
You can't mind, it's all right.
Oh, he tō wā, he tō wā.
On behalf of us.
I just thought it was a wasp.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, ka pai, kia tau. Te rangi Māori, that's what we're here. We've got our uncles in that here.
Kia whakamara mai
I can even
Yeah,
start
wait,
reading and I'm like,
wait,
England.
Yeah, no,
We've got no claim here.
Yeah.
If
No,
we
no.
give that away, we got no claim here.
That's right.
Yeah,
No, you've got no claim in this
That's
application.
right.
yeah.
We've got a claim not to your application, but to a higher application to the courts.
Yeah,
But you
ka
won't
pai.
be heard.
Yeah, ka pai.
Yeah, we'll get back with
Yeah,
that.
Not to Mark.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay, what we're talking to is the application we put for Raurimu Farm. Boom, that's done. It's been responded to us by OTS and by Crown. And
Yeah.
other parties have to come to the party to respond as well.
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of what you're talking about, no disagreement to it, and where it's processed and where it's going. So we were to look at support. We support your claim, you support our claim, and that's how we can link them all up. I think that's what Mark is asking. So if they want to, even though we're not aware of what you're doing, but you're doing something, it's not saying it's right or wrong. It's just that's the process that you're engaging with, and we're just going through the process of what we're doing right now with what's in front of us. So that's another discussion, another treat. Okay? And yeah. So what I'm going to say is that all the points that come up, whether it's supposed to be in this forum or not, it's another treat or another discussion for us to talk about. Because collectively, we're all one whānau, you know, and we've got to work together. How we talk with each other, just, you know, we call it Rorongi Māori, kia tau. And I know that your the comments can be said in such a way, but it's only passion. There's nothing personal. Okay, so we're aware of that. And the common goal is here. The common goal is about returning the land to us and getting our land back and getting the interests of our tūpuna and bring it back to life. So we just stay on that. And the Crown wants us to have heated discussions among ourselves so we can't conclude on a final outcome. So we know that, but we don't need to be like it. So in order to whānau, this is carry on, and this is a healthy discussion.
Yeah, cuz.
All I was saying before was that, this claim is not but what the workers are saying is, we have an overlapping claim coming up that will umbrella this.
They can protect all those underlapping claims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underlapping because they didn't claim for all of them.
And we're all involved in the big claim.
Yeah.
Unifies everyone now.
You just read that overlapping, eh?
Yeah. Because we'd overlap everything for the underlap because you didn't say you were overlapping the whole block. You said you were underlapping the small bit of the block. And so that's how that works. You want more than that, don't you?
We're also overlapping non-jobs.
It's the greatest claim in the country.
We own it in the whole block,
We own it in the whole block.
including Waimarino 1.
The Europeanised land.
This is this land here,
Yeah.
95%. When I look at this map here, this is Waimarino 1.
Absolutely.
And register of owners. These are the owners in this 450,000 acres.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
there are 1,000 owners.
Huh?
There are
Yeah,
1,000.
Yeah.
then some of those 1,000 sold.
90%.
We didn't. So we're still owners in the 450,000 acres.
Simple.
And that's what the documents say.
It doesn't. It
It
says the
does.
non-sellers.
That doesn't
got
to you,
what
Mark,
they
because
deserve.
you don't know.
You don't know. So, George,
I got the documents
go with the
here.
leader.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's what the documents
This is
say.
about
Yeah.
Raurimu.
Yeah, well, Rimu's in one merino block. You got to get that in there.
Cut by.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
cut
Mark,
by.
sorry,
You know,
Mark.
just for argument's sake,
Yeah.
Not arguing, not here to argue.
Give Mark the, he's got the stick.
just for argument's sake,
You got
when
the,
we went,
no, Mark's
no,
got
no,
it.
no, no, no,
No,
no,
I'll tell you what.
when we went on the, Pemmican, decoy, the old girl got up and said, you know, one time, before Whānau blocked us, even Maine, this was all under Taurewa. It's when they started carving up this Whānau one, this Warrior King, it was all Taurewa.
Yeah.
Well, the old people knew what to do when they put all of those under the one
One.
merino jersey. They knew exactly what they were doing. That's all. They just covered it all instead of us
And I
putting
only
separate
brought
boxes.
that up to take a bit of tension off you folks.
That we were all one before it was divided.
Of course we were. 1,005 original owners. That one. Oneness. Or owners in 458,000 acres. 1,005 of you.
Whoa.
Have to be back at the midnight at 1 o'clock. It's 10 to 12.
Yeah, guys, it's time, as we're on time frame today, and Marilyn is our good timekeeper. Okay, so in terms of the Raurimu, where to from here? So Mark stated what we need to do in terms of getting additional support. That's been discussed, it's been tabled. So we're okay with that. Encouraging that we all turn up this week so we can hear it for ourselves. And another thing is said, from what I can see, the Crown's all about numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so this hui is today, we've taken the list around, that's another hui, that's another group of numbers that needs to be acknowledged. Talking about other support, all the other hapu who are now coming back into the fold, you know. Their hui, what they do, this also adds to the numbers. In toiho, huh? Okay, so this is all about additional source. So what all the other hapu are doing, in order to total for their stands and their claim numbers, adds to this overall document. Okay, so the more people that we have supporting us, especially those that they whakapapa to the claimants, even better so. So we just got it. So everything today is really, I see, is about the numbers. Let's try and get those numbers, get as many people aware of what's going on. How do we guide them into this pathway? How do we attract them back into this pathway? And so that we can go ahead as numbers. Because when we were talking last night, we talked about tamakana, in the sense of tamakana. There could be something like 20,000 representatives of tamakana, but they just don't know. So we talk about numbers.
Yeah,
These numbers.
well, the numbers I'm talking about is the descendants,
Yeah.
those numbers. When we look at total there, we're all the two whānau I belong to, Matiu and others. Those are the numbers that that's the numbers that count to me.
Yeah. So those are all the support. So in terms of support and all that, to support what we just discussed today.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So in terms of what we support today, it's just according to this document. Yes.
Just a question on those numbers, if, the Crown is looking for numbers, what do you think would be a good way to, represent people? Would you sign in as a hapu, as a farmer, or as individuals?
Collective and individuals.
Well,
Not
they
just
have
one over the other.
No, but how are the Crown to know what's what?
Well,
Get one lady here, one farmer.
they might count the signatures, that's what they usually do. And if you
The
add an online
non-sellers is the
petition,
collective,
Yeah.
and the non-seller is the individual.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, you have a farmer of
Yes.
20
20.
people.
Okay.
You have one owner with one signature. Do those pretty have the same voting right? Do they have the same voting right? That one as that one fella? Or do they get 19 extra votes?
They get 19 extra according to Crown.
See what I'm saying?
Numbers is important, just
Of course
numbers.
it is.
Yeah, that's just the numbers again, it's got nothing to do with the quality of the claim.
No,
That's how they
but then
think.
if they want numbers, then how do we get numbers?
And the quality of the,
The application. And so if you have a hapu meeting, you have a resolution, we support the
How many
application
on a hapu, Mark?
for the resumption of Raurimu.
What constitutes a hapu?
Well, what constitutes a hapu is, well, you know what it is, it's descent from a tupuna, but
No, it's not. No, it's not.
it's a collective organisation that they put into the,
okay, so I guess a hapu meeting is the people who turn up.
No, it's not either.
Well, a hapu meeting is the people who turn up, that's the meeting.
No, it's not. A hapu meeting is when you're a registered family. When you're legally registered, that's a hapu. I know because the claim is a hapu.
Okay, I mean, the Crown don't understand that, they're not
That's what I'm
gonna,
trying to say.
they're not gonna take the time to
This is what
understand
I'm
that.
trying to say.
They're just gonna
How
say,
do they know the difference?
this application hasn't got the support. So any support from a hapu, from a whānau, from a trust is gonna be valuable.
If I got
And what,
10 individuals and you all posted a mail to the town, and I got one whānau and they posted one. This is where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
Now look
I
at
know
those
where
kids
you're coming
here,
from,
Jesus, look at these. Then look at them. Wonder how many are there.
Because the Crown can turn it around, eh,
Here's
on
how
boy,
they'll
and go
do.
with the one
collective,
more than
they'll
the
have a
thumb.
small
what
claim,
the
the
Crown
individual
wants
has
to
a
see is
greater claim,
everybody in
they'll
that
take
whānau signing.
This is why we need to talk about these things, eh?
Yeah,
we're
before
saying
the,
it's just basic numbers, they just count the numbers. They don't understand hapu, whānau, they don't want to understand, they're not gonna
That's
take the
it.
time to
Make them
understand.
understand.
You know, yeah, but Taiho,
They wanna see
Yeah.
numbers.
all Mark has given us is the view of the Crown and how the Crown are viewing it, you know? So it's not for us to go and move mountains and have a go at each other about this. This is how the Crown's seen it. He's only advised us how the Crown's see it.
This
So
is,
well, how are we gonna negate that and still try and get ahead on where we're going?
We need to test the quality of what he's proposing.
this is what, you know, has worked in Whakatoria, they overturned it, it's what worked in Maniapoto. They've had hapu meetings, they've put in listed numbers, and that's what affects how the tribunal see
Still
things. That
not good
what
enough.
affects the tribunal decision.
And still not good enough.
Yeah, Whakatoria they won, Maniapoto they won, Ngāpui they won.
So just on that, my whole hapu hui is about that, and we talk about the individuals, 94, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my individuals. We talk about our collective, and that's the team where we're taking is not collective. And we all fall under a non-seller regime. But when we talk about individuals, there's my IEC, why? Well, I'm obligated to the descendants of those people. So that's the criminal case.
In Maniapoto they said,
That's the criminal case. And when we started this whole non-seller order, that's what it was about. So that's why, that's how I see a hapu. I'll use that hapu there because they put it there for us. They're there. They recognise those people.
They help you.
People.
Not
Yeah.
the town.
No, not the crime. So I mean, that's the purpose of my hui today, is to carry on what we started a long time ago. Hey, let's acknowledge the individuals in their numbers. Let's acknowledge their collectives.
This is what the Crown's saying in one number. They're looking at both. Then we get back to the Crown.
I actually
You've
believe,
got the numbers you
that it's time for us to do this. It's good timing. And I actually believe if we're doing it for the right reasons, which is for our lands, it will just come. That's what I believe. You know, you can get, when you go to a hui, there's only 6 of you, but you've got the tupuna in that hui, if you, all the wairuas are there. And I believe that that's what's happening to today. We're meant to come here, meant to have hui there, and we're meant to carry on, and we're meant to do this. That's what I believe. And that's even right from when we first started this out with Triple CT and all of those, all of that kind of thing. And we're still on the same kaipapa for the land, not the money. And was talked about the land, and that was from the olds. So it's for this, it's for you, and for Percy and Mokos to come. So yeah.
Well,
that's
we've
what I
had
believe.
half a dozen urgency applications, we've challenged Ngāti Rangi, we've challenged Abba Tūkura, we've challenged UCT with foot resumption, and we filed hundreds of pages of supporting documents saying how wrong everything is. And then the Crown says, well, you've got no support, you just half a dozen claimants.
That's what we're
And they
doing
chuck
now.
everything out.
You've got no support.
Yeah, but that's what we're doing now.
Yes.
We won't go back,
We've
we'll
got
look
to show them
forward.
support.
We need to look at the future.
And I spoke to Whānau last year 3 times.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
right.
talking my Whānau. Did anyone sign the Awa Tupua settlement? One hand went up.
No.
Why?
It's gone through.
Don't care what happened. That's not us. We
Yeah.
didn't sign it.
No.
If they want to do, we can't stop the Crown from doing those things, but we can withdraw our support, and then we can not support it, and exactly what we did. And so, the whānau and any sort of register or numbers you're talking about is the only ones that count are the descendants of those original owners. Nothing else, no one else.
That's the most
And so it's up to the whānau, Taurua whānau. We all know who all the descendants are. And there's a big list, huge list.
And we all hear.
That's the numbers we need to whānau. And Taurua's another one, you know. And I'm talking about from Merewhakaere, non-Salawa. Big whānau. Spread out from Taranaki way back here to up to Baritoa. To Kāne.
And that's what we're talking about, Uncle.
So it's the whānau register, those descendants of those original owners, those are the only numbers that gonna count.
That will carry on this afternoon when we go back to Mangamangi with Max. He will carry on that kōrero.
Yeah.
We'll just finish off this farm one, because time's going. I'm sorry, I'm not cutting anyone off.
Yeah.
But we can, and it's really good discussion here. And it's positive. And Mark, Mark actually talked about a resolution. What are you fellas doing? Yeah.
Everything, just that. Right. Yeah. No, darling. Thank you very much. Me pai e koe te te āwhai. Yep.
I just don't know where the thing is for that one. I don't know what was in it.
No do I. I think it might have been double up in the one of the meetings.
And the original owner.
I don't mean to get complicated or anything, but because there's people
That's just how
that
it
aren't
goes.
on that list but should be, they're not talking about Taurua. And we know what happened there, because his old man petitioned Parliament to get him reinstated.
Yeah, we're just going
And
to
he did.
Get this resolution on so we move on.
Yeah.
Okay, original owners,
descendants of the original
I'm
owners.
before you today to Raurimu Farm support the application for the resumption.
Yep.
What you just said.
I'll get a tampera copy. I can mail and give it.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the same resumption from
And that's for the
I'll
resumption.
put that in the same.
It'll end up like
Yeah.
Us flipping it out.
Sorry, all.
whatever they got.
We read that.
Have to be clear. Everyone has to be clear-minded here on what we're doing.
Thank you.
It's actually this is us, for the support here, is to support the application for us
Can you give us
in regards to the resumption. Hey, Mark, well, he's going to provide the panel there with the chair there. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, darling.